TSMC versus ASE versus AMD, the three semiconductor stocks that could make you filthy rich. The silent giants behind your future wealth. What if I told you there are three companies silently powering the entire modern world, and almost nobody outside the finance world is talking about them? I'm talking about the titans behind artificial intelligence, smart cars, cloud computing, defense tech, even your smart fridge. Their names: Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, ASE Technology Holding, and Advanced Micro Devices, also known as TSMC, ASE, and AMD. If you've never heard of them, good, because the best opportunities are the ones the masses ignore until it's too late. This isn't hype. This is real-world domination, and it might just be your ticket to life-changing wealth. Semiconductors, the gold rush of the digital age. Forget gold, forget oil. The most valuable resource in the 21st century is the microchip, also called a semiconductor. These tiny chips power everything: smartphones, electric vehicles, gaming consoles, satellites, smart TVs, drones, you name it. The global semiconductor industry is already worth over $600 billion, and by 2030, that number is expected to more than double to over $1.2 trillion. Why? Because future megatrends like artificial intelligence, virtual reality, cloud computing, autonomous vehicles, and military defense systems all rely on chips. And guess who controls the supply chain? These three companies: TSMC, ASE, and AMD. TSMC, the most important company you've never heard of. TSMC stands for Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, and it's the most important tech company on Earth. Why? Because TSMC manufactures over 90% of the world's most advanced chips that are smaller than a virus and 10,000 times more complex than anything built in the 1990s. These chips power Apple's iPhones, Nvidia's graphics cards, AMD's processors, and Qualcomm's mobile chips. TSMC is the go-to manufacturer when it comes to cutting-edge chips below 7 nanometers, something only a handful of facilities worldwide can produce. As of June 2025, its market value is over $1 trillion, making it more valuable than Meta, Samsung, and most countries' GDP. If artificial intelligence is the brain of the future, TSMC is the neuron factory. ASE, the overlooked glue holding the tech world together. ASE Technology Holding is not a household name, but it should be. While TSMC makes the chips, ASE is the company that packages and tests them. That's right. ASE takes raw, wafer-thin silicon slices and transforms them into robust, usable components that go into smartphones, space tech, and defense systems. They're the #1 semiconductor packaging and testing company in the world. ASE also leads the field in system-in-package technology, which allows multiple chips to be combined into a single, smaller, faster unit. This is exactly what's needed for compact devices like wearable tech, electric vehicles, medical implants, and even military drones. ASE flies under the radar, but as demand for smart, miniaturized tech skyrockets, this company could explode in value. AMD, the ultimate underdog turns superpower. Now meet the rock star of this trio, Advanced Micro Devices, or AMD. Once seen as the little brother to Intel, AMD has pulled off one of the most dramatic tech turnarounds in history. Today, AMD powers gaming consoles like PlayStation 5 and Xbox, high-end laptops, and cloud servers used by Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. Their EPYC server chips are dominating the data center world, and in 2024, AMD unveiled the MI300X AI GPU, a graphics chip designed specifically for artificial intelligence workloads, challenging even Nvidia's supremacy. Fun fact: AMD doesn't manufacture its own chips. It outsources to TSMC. That means owning AMD and TSMC is a 2-for-1 power play on both design and production. Why these three are the ultimate wealth engine? Most investors chase hot stocks, but the smart ones, they invest in entire supply chains. Here's the breakdown. TSMC manufactures the brains of modern machines. ASE assembles and packages them with unmatched precision. AMD designs some of the most powerful, sought-after processors in the world. Together, they form the semiconductor trinity. a chain that touches everything from smartphones to satellites. These aren't competing companies. They complement each other. Owning all three gives you a diversified, long-term stake in artificial intelligence, gaming, cloud computing, electric vehicles, and national defense. This is infrastructure investing in the digital age. Show me the money. Let's talk numbers. If you invested just $10,000 in AMD in 2016, you'd have over $160,000 today. TSMC. It's more than doubled since 2020, even during chip shortages and geopolitical tension. ASE. It's the sleeper hit, underfollowed, underpriced, and quietly positioned to become the back-end powerhouse of the AI age. These three companies aren't speculative fads. They're mission-critical. When governments, tech giants, and defense contractors all rely on the same three names, that's not just a trend. That's an economic inevitability. Invest in the invisible, own the future. Chips are the new oil. The next 5 decades will be shaped by who controls the digital infrastructure, and you have a front row seat. TSMC, ASE, AMD. They're not flashy, they're not viral, but they are essential. And the sooner you get in, the sooner your future gets smarter and wealthier. Like, subscribe, and follow Versus Vault for more high-conviction investment breakdowns. Because in this game, knowledge isn't just power, it's profit.